Hey guys, welcome back to the Ohio Farm Life channel. It's next morning. We went and side dressed wheat yesterday morning, quit about lunch, and then we went up to one of our furthest farms and we fixed some tile up there. And we thought it was only going to be a couple hours, but we didn't get home with the equipment until 11 o'clock last night. But now we're at the home farm and we're fixing tile. I already fixed one hole, found a rock, and I guess I decided I'll videotape because I don't really see much about field tile on other ag channels. But right here's our issue that caused the hole. This tile's busted, and actually what we got here is this one's a 4-inch and it's going into a 6-inch, so it busted at the transition. So what we'll do is we'll pop this 6-inch piece out that's broke and this 4-inch piece. I'll put a 4-inch sleeve in back there, and then I'll just stick a piece of 4-inch plastic tile up in the end of the clay and connect it and put gravel over it, and that should do what we need it to. So we got, this will be the last hole we gotta do in this field, and then we gotta go up to the main waterway, and we got like 40 foot of holes that we gotta fix. We'll probably put a new run of tile in there. I'm not sure yet, so I'll bring you along for this today. This right here is what we call clay tile. It's could be put in the 1800s. Don't really know when this was run, but that's a 4-inch and that's 6-inch. So now what I've got is a sleeve that I can put in there and connect plastic tile to them. But looking at these, it looks really good because it doesn't have any soil buildup in it. It's clean and flows good. I'm not sure where this tile starts. I'm sure it goes up the hill, but I'm betting it goes down there to the orange risers on either side of the road. It goes under the road, which I know it was broke down across the road several years ago, but it doesn't seem to have affected anything back here from what I'm seeing. Now here's what that sleeve looks like I'll put in there. I'll try to do it one-handed. Yep, there it is. That's in. Now a piece of plastic tile will snap onto it, and we'll just run it up in the 6-inch ways. That should do us. Here's what I've done as far as getting it fixed. I gotta get some stone to put around that, and I don't have the right kind of stone here, so I'm gonna call Nears and see if they can bring a little dump truck load and dump up the buildings, because I'm sure we'll use it all. Point of gravel is gravel, you put it around places that you fix, and it'll you can use it to build a base. If you, a lot of times when you dig tiles up, they got water in them and you make mud, and then where you fix, the tile will sink, so you dig all the mud out and use gravel to put a firm base back in. And then you put gravel around your repair like this, especially what we did there, because we don't have the right parts, and I'm not really sure what there is for that. But it'll gravel will still let water flow, but dirt won't go into the tile there. So, and the gravel shouldn't move too much, so that's what we'll do. I'll get some 57s coming from Nears, and once they're here, we'll take back up and get a bucket and dump them in there, and we'll be good to cover it up. Some of the stuff we use for tiles, obviously the backhoe to get down to it, and then we got this here. It's our tile probe, and basically what you do if you got a hole but you're not sure where the tile is, you take this and poke it down through the ground and see if you can feel the tile, and then that kind of tells you where to dig. And then obviously a shovel, which is everybody's favorite, because you can only get down to the tile with the backhoe, but you usually gotta use a shovel to get it out. All right, I'm walking back out to the backhoe. The way Nears sounded when I talked to her on the phone, they sounded like they were busy, so I don't know when we'll get stone or if we'll get it from them. I may have to cousin that lives right over there, he's got a dump trailer that he's hauled for us before. I can see if he would go. Because that's, we need to get a dump truck of our own. We got one, but it was the old township plow truck from way back when Grandpa was a trustee, so it's about shot, doesn't run. So dump truck and a track hoe and a dozer are things that I want to get. And since we're waiting on stone, we're just gonna leave that hole open and run back the other waterway and start digging that up and see what I need there and see if I need to go get anything. The nice thing about where we're at is we got a tiling company that's really the next place south that we can go there and buy stuff off of them, so it ain't a big deal if we gotta go after something. Those white pipes you see sticking out of the banks there, those are all tile outlets for tiles like we're fixing up in the field. They all just come out and dump all the excess water out into the creeks. There's probably 30 of those down through there. This is our big main waterway here at the home farm, and it's getting ate out pretty bad. We were up at the soil and water department wondering about redoing them a couple years ago, but they want a lot of money. It's going to take a lot of money to fix them, so we're not going to do it yet. Here's what we're after fixing. All these little holes. There's one, there's one, there's one. There's a tile runs down through here, and that tile's broken down. Thought there was a few more through here. It's already hard to see with the grass growing up. We want to get all this done so we can get them smoothed up, because this is going to alfalfa. And you don't want to bounce through one of those tile holes when you're cutting hay. But here's the biggest hole here, so we're gonna dig it up and see what we find. Shaky. I'm holding the camera and running the joystick all with one hand, so you're kind of moving with the joystick. So I found something kind of odd. This is all plastic tile, but it's got these holes on the bottom, and we got these openings that go down into the ground. And I've been poking around down there at the probe, and I can't find anything, so I might just dig down and see if there is something. And another tile down there, I can't imagine there is with the grade, so we'll see what we find. It turns out that there is another tile in there. He's just probing off to the side of it. Well, here's the level our plastic one is, and then we got an older clay one down here. I'm not sure if they knew about the clay one when they put the plastic one in or not, or why they're right on top of each other. But we'll go ahead and patch them both, and after I get some couplers and go dig that out and see what the end of it looks like. Now we got all the bad spots out, and it's still flowing water, and that end will take it. We're a little deep, so I have to put some stone in here and build it up. And the older clay tile actually looks a little better than the plastic one on top. The plastic one feels like it's got some sediment in it from what I could reach in, but we'll peel it back from where it was torn and we'll cut it there and replace it. But that makes me wonder if that's what we got going on up here at the other holes more. They are at a little different angles though. So looks like the clay is kind of going that way and the plastic that way. We'll leave this go and we'll pull up there to them other holes and dig, and we'll get everything dug up and exposed and see what I need to go get. Well, I think it should go without saying I'm very good at getting myself into bigger jobs than what I anticipated. I found a whole intersection here that had issues. I found this yellow one, and it's not in too good a shape. It's got a lot of dirt in it, and so does the clay. Up here, the clay down there looks clean. Got a new piece here. Gotta go all the way down there with the clay, and then it'll all be black plastic now. And then I just barely caught some black tile too, so we're gonna put quite a bit in here. And then I was walking back to grab my shovel to where we were earlier, and I found a couple more little holes starting that we'll dig up and fix, because I don't want to dig it up once we got hay seeded here. Gotta find them, they're hard to see. Okay, we got it running. I'm putting some stone on. I got the yellow one that's running that way covered up, carried. So we're gonna cover this with some stone, and I can backfill a lot of this. And then we gotta stretch a new piece of 4-inch black plastic across here, and then we'll be good to go. We'll be done. It looks like we're gonna get stormed, so we gotta work quick. we got the big mess cleaned up and all pushed in real nice. Got one more to dig up and then we'll be done digging. We'll just have to fix the couple more. We haven't got rained on yet. All we got left to do is put a piece of tile in there. And I just got this one done. What I had here was I had two tiles meeting up together, so it was just busted at the joint, but I already put stone in there. But we'll go ahead and push it shut real quick. This is called making it to the shop in as few trips as possible. Since it's just me right now, I gotta walk to the back farm every time I need to bring something back home. So I'll just pile as much on the backhoe as we can, and all I should have to do is come back and get the skid loader. We're back over here to this hole from this morning that we left open out here along the road. And I said I'd just shove that 4-inch down in the 6-inch clay. Well, since I had to go get couplers anyways, I ended up picking this up. It's it reduces down to 6-inch, 6 down to 4. Well, it turns out I was wrong. That 6-inch reducer, it is a 6-inch reducer, but clay tile's thicker than the plastic stuff, and that'll only work on plastic. It won't go over this thicker clay. So what I did is I shoved it back in there, and then I took the broken chunk and I laid it around to help seal it off, and we'll put all that stone on it and we won't have any problems. Well, that should be all the tile here that needs fixed. It's 5 o'clock now. I'm going to go get ready to start the next video, which we're going to a friend of ours. We got to seed some alfalfa for him. So with that, I think that'll be the end of this video. If you like what you see on this channel, go check out Northeast Ohio Farmer. He asked me to give him a shout out, so some of you might like him. But thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.